It's not where you've been, but where you're going that counts.
If you drive to Whiteface, Texas and turn south, you'll find Opportunity Avenue, which will lead you to Girlstown, USA. Girlstown provides the love and security, education, affectionate discipline, and spiritual training for troubled girls to become self-sufficient, mature young women. Girlstown, USA, the opportunity for a second chance.
This is a very special honor we have before us this evening. Not only is this the first time that a Girlstown resident has won the Distinguished Alumni Award, it is the first time that any woman has received this award. Before going to Girlstown, Colleen Murphy Arnold remembers a very turbulent and unstable life. She went to 3 different schools in the 4th grade alone. Colleen came from lacking opportunities to a place of taking advantage of every available opportunity. Colleen thrived and grew into a very active lady thanks to Cal Farley's Girlstown. She is thankful for just being able to have her most basic needs met like housing or food, and especially grateful for being able to focus on her education and extracurricular activities at Girlstown. She would not have had access to participate due to lack of transportation, support, or financial means. She is truly grateful to her tia Agapita for being there for her whenever she could and treating her like one of her own children. While at Girlstown, she was never one to sit on the sidelines. She was involved in National Honor Society, band, color guard, choir, 4-H, and competed in UIL. She went to state and 4-H competitions, held offices in local 4-H groups, and placed highest marks in solo vocal competitions in UIL. She was senior class secretary on the homecoming court and voted most ambitious by her class. Being at Cal Farley's Girlstown also taught her a strong work ethic. From balancing room chores, dorm chores, a campus job, schoolwork, and extracurricular activities, she learned how to work hard, stay busy, and feel a sense of accomplishment. Waking up at 5 a.m. to feed and walk steers that she showed through 4-H and caring for them throughout the day, every day, was a responsibility that taught her invaluable insights and furthered her development of a strong work ethic. The hard work and leadership traits she acquired there were carried into adulthood. There are many Girlstown house parents and staff that modeled loving marital and familial relationships for Colleen. Floyd Lee Brown taught her about hard work through caring for and raising animals to show at livestock shows. He even walked her across her high school football field as her father representative when she was on the homecoming court her senior year. Colleen was nominated for the Cal and Mimi Farley Scholarship, and during her scholarship interview, she advocated for another to win the prestigious award. She knew no one from Girlstown had ever won, but hoped that someday they would. When it was announced during the graduation ceremony that she won, she assumed it was a mistake. Later, when a staff member confirmed it, she was stunned to find out it was indeed true. For her, it was and will always remain an honor to be the first Girlstown recipient to win the Cal and Mimi Farley Scholarship. Upon leaving Girlstown, she was one of the first young women to be in the new Cal Farley's Boys Ranch Alumni Association Transitional Living Program, and it is because of girls like her who took advantage of every opportunity that the program thrived for many years after she graduated. Colleen began her university studies in 1997 at Southwest Texas State University in San Marcos. It is now called simply Texas State University. She studied criminal justice with a focus on corrections and received her Bachelor of Science in Criminal Justice degree in 2001. This is also where she would meet the love of her life, David Arnold, as they both had the same major, shared some of the same classes, became fast friends, and started dating their senior year. They were married in August of the following year in 2002. She then went on to complete her Master of Science degree in Social Work at the University of Texas at Austin. She attended that program from 2004 to 2006. She and David were married 10 years before the good Lord blessed them with children, and then they had 3 within 4 years. They have an 8-year-old named Abby, Isabel is 6 years old, and Eleanor is 5. The 2 oldest, Abby and Isabel, are in Girl Scouts, and Colleen is the troop leader of both of their Girl Scout troops. One of the accomplishments accomplishment Colleen is most proud of is when she was a school social worker at a high school in Austin for 10 years. She led the Student Support Services program there. She coordinated a range of services needed for each student, such as food, transportation, hygiene items, shelter, medical care, school supplies, clothing, eyeglasses, cap and gown assistance, and AP test exam fees. She worked with a student organization to organize a food pantry on campus. She worked extensively with a large number of homeless students and families. Her school often had the highest homeless rate among students within their school district. In 2017, she worked to raise enough money to send 19 kids who had recently experienced homelessness on their first ever college tour. They visited 4 campuses, and many were inspired to apply and later attend university. Her hope was that if the students could see college campuses, dorms, and start to visualize themselves there, then they would be more confident to apply and pursue a higher level of education for themselves while having access to consistent food and shelter. Colleen has numerous examples of professional leadership recognition, from being named Rookie of the Year to Employee of the Quarter. She also received the 2015 Texas Social Worker of the Year award and was recognized for outstanding dedication, which is truly impressive given the large number of social workers in the 1,100 or so school districts in Texas. I am deeply saddened not to be able to list every single accomplishment and professional accolade she has attained, but then we would be here till about 3 a.m. Suffice it to say that she is licensed by the state of Texas as a licensed clinical social worker and is a board-certified clinical supervisor. Colleen is currently an adjunct assistant professor at the Steve Hicks School of Social Work at the University of Texas at Austin. She has served as a field instructor and supervised over 50 interns from 4 universities. When asked what she would consider was her own personal mission statement, she stated, "I strive to live each day in a way that at the end of the day, I am proud of who I see looking back at me in the mirror." She wholeheartedly believes that the best way she can bring honor to Cal and Mimi Farley is to continue to make her life's work about helping others. Colleen is truly carrying on Cal Farley's work. It is a great honor to present the first ever Girls Town recipient of the Cal Farley's Boys Ranch Alumni Association Distinguished Alumni Award to Colleen Murphy Arnold.